Hi everybody, it's Choya here, local Avon independent sales representative for the Byron, Georgia area. I'm going to take these glasses off. I've got a lot of shine off of the screen. One day I'll learn to take them off before I ever get started. Today I would like to play with this palette here. It's the True Color Eyeshadow Quad Mystery. It's got Purple Haze, Apricot Reflection, Apricot Mystery, and Glistening Woods. Because the color to me on the screen doesn't look all that great. That top one is kind of a purpley, very light, shimmery purpley, and then the next color is a coppery orange, and then this one right here is very orange, but it's a beautiful color. And then this is kind of a browny color, not so much brown, but it is. It's very shimmery. So today I'm going to use that, and we're going to see how this turns out. Again, I went ahead. I purchased like all of the quads available. I had fun. Dug into the husband's wallet rather deep, but that's okay. Say that it's awful, but I'm gonna play with this one today, and so we're gonna get started. Let's start by using my transparent, Smooth Minerals Transparent Glow to put under the eyes to help with any cleanup or overspill. Not really sure what they call that. Probably come up with a dozen names for it. I'm just going to pat that on there all the way over there. And what this does is it just, if I get any of the eyeshadow on the bottom lid there, it just wipes right away because it lands on the powder there. And honestly, if you put on makeup daily, this is not an extra step, really. It's a step that'll help you save extra steps. Really good with the cleanup. And the more I get used to talking, the more I seem to talk. So, here I go, looking a little ghosty. I have managed to run out of my primer, but I do have a trick for you, and I've left it across the room. Hold on. Okay, the trick. If you do not have any primer, I actually had a good friend tell me about this. She also does YouTube videos, but she does YouTube for MAC products. Never used MAC, but before I got into Avon, I was a Maybelline girl. Not anymore. Avon's products far surpass any that I've ever picked up of other products. I'm just trying to open this here. It's brand new. And so what the trick is, my girlfriend told me about, is when you run out of primer, chapstick. Any clear chapstick will work great for a primer. So I am taking this Avon calendar. It used to be the 2011 calendar. It's just plain old chapstick here. And I'm going to take that cover off. So this is Avon. You saw that before I took the little label off. And the reason I do that is so that I remember that I'm using this on my eyes, not my lips. But that's until I can get some primer in. So, and I'm going to use that on my lids for a primer. Now, my girlfriend says this works out really well. We are all fixing to find out together if it does not. And if it does not, this will probably end up, I will still post the video and put it under blooper reels. One of probably many to come. Okay, so we have that on there, and I'm going to take some of that off a little bit. It looks like I got too much on there. Okay, so we're all fixing to find out together if this works good for primer. If it doesn't, we'll never do it again. But I promise, I ordered my primer. I'm just waiting on it. My order doesn't come in for a couple of days, so bear with me. I'm so sorry. Okay. Now with this palette, I have managed to lose my mind over here. Oh. One day I'm going to show y'all my setup and you'll understand what is she doing over there. She's gone nuts with all her tapping and craziness. Yes, I have. Just a second. I'm sorry. That will be edited for sure. Okay. Alright. Okay. My little brushes aren't clean. Shame on me. I got cats playing on the floor over there, so if y'all hear any strange noises, I promise it's not me, it's the cats. I have Fred and Dipstick and a kitten that we jokingly named Spatatam. Yes, S-P-A-T-A-T-A-M. And we're fostering her. But I've run out of names for my pets, so we named her Spatatam. If she fits. Alright. I'm going to start with I can't read. The purple haze, and I'm going to no I'm not. The apricot reflection. I'm sorry. Really, I don't know what I'm doing. I've only been wearing makeup since I was 14. I have no clue. Okay. We're going to take that apricot and this little brush here and see if I've loaded it up. I want to adjust my mirror. Okay. And we're going to start on the inside corner and we're just going to tap that all the way up past the little crease there, because we're going to be blending this because these are very bright colors. They are absolutely gorgeous. We're going to tap all that in there. See how bright that is? And that's just the apricot. That's not that bright orange, but it is beautiful. Yes, I have my opinions. Okay. And there's that eye. Tap that into this one. And again, this is the first time I've ever used this palette, so we're discovering a lot of things together. I love makeup. I love color. And believe it or not, and I wish I'd done the video, but I wore some of the greens today. I can't remember the name of the palette. I want to say it was the Island Breeze, but it's got some beautiful greens in it, and I wore those today, and I got lots of compliments, so I'm going to have to do a video on that one pretty soon. But there that is. I have taken that way up there past that crease. Okay. Now I'm just going to blend it in a little bit. Alright. Okay. Wow. See that there? Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to go for that purple hazed, and we're going to apply that to the top there. And I'm probably going to bring that apricot, that lighter apricot color up some more. Okay. And if anybody's ever noticed, on the back of this quads, they've got a number chart, and I understand that it is kind of difficult to see. sometimes I follow it and sometimes I don't. Completely random. And then all of us have our own ideas of how makeup should look or how it should be worn. And sometimes I look at those and I'm thinking, well, no, let me wear this one up here and this one down there and this one somewhere else. But I think, because I can't see it myself, for the most part I'm doing the number chart on the back of the quad. I'm going to end up wearing out his lipstick if I keep it up and give him a brush lip gloss. And like I said, I'm going to come back with that apricot reflection. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. I'm just having fun with this today. Okay. Maybe a little bit to see. You can see that purple haze just right a little bit there. And then, but this is that apricot. I just wanted to bring it up a little higher. And I'm not tapping that in. I'm blending that in. Okay. Alright, so there's the two. Sorry, I know that's very loud. I've watched my videos and I don't know why I still do it. Okay, so far we've applied the purple haze, the apricot reflection. The apricot reflection went all over the lid and a little bit up past the crease line, and the apricot purple haze was all the way at the top to give that reflection. See there? I think it's working out pretty good. Now I'm going to use the apricot mystery. Yep, that's this one here. This very orange. Okay, and I'm going to use this side of my brush first. This is a two-ended brush. See, AVON, of course. And I'm going to start with this flatter side. It's a little tapered. It works good for doing the corners there. And then I'm going to change over to this one. But we're going to play with that one now. It matches my shirt, actually. See? Orange shirt. Okay. And I'm going to apply that right here on the outside. Not all the way in the corner, just on the outer edge to the inner corner there. And I'm going to blend that in. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, see there? Obviously I changed my mind halfway through. And this has just fallen all on my lower lash. I'm so glad I put on my cleanup helper today, my transparent glow smooth nail powder. It's got something on that brush that's poking me. Nah. And we're gonna put this on a little heavy. It's such a pretty color. Okay, see how that is very, it's, from y'all's perspective, I'm sure it looks a little red. It looks a little red to me, but it is orange, I promise. Now before I go any further, I'm going to come in with my Always Clean Blendy. I'm going to blend some of that out. It is very pretty, but very bright. Okay. Not really rubbing at this point, I'm just kind of dabbing on there, stippling. Here we go. Now I'm going to come back and just put a little bit more on. It would appear that I always overdo it there. Okay, see, there it is. Now, this I keep doing that, my left and my right. This last color is the Glistening Woods, that shimmery brownie that I was telling you about. that I showed you. And that's where I'm going to go back to this little brush to start with. We're going to get a little bit on there. We're just going to pop that on the corner. I promised myself I would never say that, because I hear, in watching the other videos, I hear so many people say, pop that right in there. And I promised I wasn't going to say it, and I did it anyway. Okay, see? I'm going to take that all the way into that corner there. And right into the crease to add some definition there. And I'm going to take that all the way across. See there. And we'll blend that in. We're not going to leave that looking like that. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. This one's a fun palette. Very, very nice colors. But, yeah, I'm a little biased. I like AVON. Okay. And then we'll just a little bit. And there, that is this is before I blend it in. Woo! Alright, now I'm going to take my Always Clean Blendy and lightly blend that in. This way I don't brush it off like I seem to do a lot. And I'm just going to... And I've still got... There we go. Get rid of some of those harsh corners. That is very nice. Very, very nice. I went from music to always talking. I imagine I'm going to get a post one of these days that says, hush, put the music back. No! I don't like typing. Okay, so there we go. And I've still got some of that brown color on this brush. So I'm going to come back and go right back over that crease again. Help define that eye. See how it just does there. It is so pretty. Now, since I like that color so much, that purple haze, whoop, purple haze, I'm throwing stuff. Yeah, purple haze. I am just gonna pop some of that right there on that corner there, in there. And some definition there. And there we go. That is nice. Again, that's the put my brush away. Mystery quad. Yeah, it's a mystery how I ever got it on to look good. I was scared of this palette. I'm not gonna lie. Bright colors scare me. But as a representative, I guess I can't afford to be scared of the colors. Okay, now I'm going to take my liquid makeup applicator. Again, I wear powder, but I use this to clean up the mess. Let me just brush that away. And because I had already applied all my makeup, and I remembered my blush this time in the second one, I got in a hurry, I guess. Didn't have on my blush, forgot my primer. Of course, now y'all know I was out of primer. Shame on me. Should never run out of makeup. Ever. And I am going to use my Blackest Black Glimmer Sticks. by AVON True Color on my bottom wet line and top wet line. Keep your fingers crossed that I do not poke my eye out. That would be traumatic. Alright, now we're going to go right in here on the bottom. Again, I've been told not to pull the lid down, so I try very hard not to. Instead, look away, or look up, and there we go. And I figured out what was happening with that other one I kept having trouble with. I lost the lid, and it dried out. So I have my new one here. So and you see I'm taking that all the way up, all the way to the corner and back all the way to the inside there, see? Some days this works out for me, and some days it just, I got issues. I don't know anybody that doesn't. But then there's that part of it done. Okay. Lid. So, alright. Brushes back there. And I'm going to get out my Everlasting liquid eyeliner. I'm going to shake that up and set that aside, because right now I'm going to curl my lashes. Okay. Rule number 1. Do not apply your mascara and then attempt to curl your lashes. That is very painful. Your lashes will stick to this thing, and you know, men pick on us. It's a torture device. Really, it's not. But if you stick a wet, sticky lash in there, oh no, then it becomes torture. Okay. And we're just going to count like 10, you know, 1. And it curls them up real nice there. Not that you can see my light brown lashes, but they're nice and curly. Now, don't get your lid stuck in there. Yes, laugh at me. I promise, one day I'm going to do a blooper reel. I was doing a video earlier today and broke my hairbrush, so my hairbrush is like sticking in my hair. I know, don't talk about it unless I can show it. Okay, so there's the other set of curled lashes. Okay. This time I'm going to try to do a really, really thin line. Really, really, really thin. We just want the eyes to pop. And I'm going to get as close to the eyelash as possible. And see, it just, sometimes I can put this stuff on and it's like, whoop, done. And then I have my days. Here we go. Very nice. A little tilt there. Bring that all the way over. And I did get a request and got asked how I did that so easily. The trick that I use is I lay it flat. Of course, it does create a rather, well, I did a decent line this time. It's the thickness of the little brush there. And just lay that flat across and just in one motion just go across. And so that does help. Because if you're unsteady with your hands like I am, believe it or not, my hands shake so bad. I having issues today. I'm always having issues. That's just the best way for me to tell you, especially if you've never used it before and you're trying to figure out how or learn how. Just let me show you if I can. See how this is just flat? Okay. It's not a very good example, but, and I just lay it across there and just in one motion, And if you have to, move your head with it, you know, and just take it across the lash there. And kind of fix it as you go, because you see, I know you can see how crooked that is. If you can't, then I need to. But see that it's not as perfect as it would appear to be. Okay. So that's when we come in and we get in our own way, and we just fix it. Now I have seen where some of the girls apply their eyeshadow stick or pencil, eyeliner stick, pencil, not eyeshadow, before they do that, and then they use this to just kind of clean it up. I'm not sure the word I'm looking for there. I'm at a loss for words. And we'll just run that out, and there we go. And it's not that I try to get, I have a natural cat look, so when I do it, it just naturally does that. It's just the way my eyes are shaped. I guess I'm fortunate in that, because I have heard girlfriends that have just, I can't get it done. It's okay. And then I deliberately drag it out a little bit there. And we're going to put bring those lines together in the bottom, just slightly. See, I made a mess. I knew that was going to happen one day. But I'm not going to cry, I promise. No tears on YouTube. Okay, and there we go. Alright. That is really a pretty palette of colors. It just, very pretty. And that purple haze is just, I know, stop talking about it. But it's nice. And my AVON Extreme Super Extend Extreme mascara that I am so in love with. I know I'm going to be lost for what to do if I run out of this, but it's not going to happen. I have backup. I'm just going to wiggle that in there. And I'm gonna do the bottom today. Usually I don't do my bottom lashes, but I'm gonna try that today with this Super Extend. Cat attack. Playing with my toes down there. I did not take my sandals off, so the cat is determined to either get me out of the sandal or he's gonna chew the sandal off, one of the two. He keeps getting my toe. Okay. There we go. Let that dry a minute. Okay. Now I'm going to go after these bottom lashes here. So there's the one. I don't really know if you can see it. And that And we're gonna reapply some lipstick here. My lipstick is wore. So, I don't want that. I had a really pretty color related to that. So, the customer actually told me that I would look good in this. It's my job to tell the customer what they would look good in, and I actually had a customer tell me what I would look good in. So, this is Ultra Color Rich Moisture Seduction. This is Plum Gorgeous, and it is actually really gorgeous. I have a little bit of it left on now, but look how rich that color is, if you can really see that. It's not as purple as it looks to me on the screen, but they have it appropriately named. It is Plum Gorgeous. I think they've been listening to me talk. So much fun. Okay. Oh, and it's got the little moisture. Oh, and it's got the yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but inside that lipstick, you can barely see it. There's the moisture stuff. That's just wrong. I'm supposed to know my products. I really do. But the I'll shut up now. So we are all done, and that was the mystery palette, mystery quad from True Colors Avon. And for as bright as they look on the palette, they are actually, I'm in love with this color. I may never use another one again. Nah, no, I like color too much. But that is that for this segment, and hope you've enjoyed it. Again, Choya Alvin, local Avon independent representative. I'm saying that all backward. Maybe I'm nervous. You know what? It'll be in the end credits. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching. Bye.